Japhet Koome, the nominee for the Inspector General of Police IG, is scheduled to appear before the vetting committee on Tuesday, November 8, 2022, for consideration of his suitability for appointment to office. Engineer Koome will testify before the National Assembly Departmental Committee on Administration and Internal Affairs and the Senate Standing Committee on National Security, Defence and Foreign Affairs at Parliament buildings. According to the clerk of the National Assembly, Engineer Koome will be required to present original copies of his identity card, academic and professional certificates, and other relevant testimonials. He will also be required to provide the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission EACC, Kenya Revenue Authority KRA, Directorate of Criminal Investigations DCI, Higher Education Loans Board, and any credit reference bureaus with compliance and clearance certificates.
Honourable Senators, as was agreed and executed during the previous approvals for the position of the Inspector General of Police, and in order for Parliament to effectively conduct the vetting process, the following procedure shall apply. 1. That the vetting of the nominee for appointment as Inspector General of Police shall be conducted jointly by the committees of the two houses mandated to deal with matters of national security. The vetting process will therefore be conducted by the Standing Committee on National Security, Defence and Foreign Relations of the Senate, and the Departmental Committees on Administration and Internal Affairs of the National Assembly.
The vetting will be carried out in accordance with the provisions of the National Police Service Act, the Public Appointments Act, and the House of Parliament Standing Orders.
Further, pursuant to Section 12(2) and 7 of the National Police Service Act, number 11 of 2011 states as follows. The President shall within 14 days after a vacancy occurs in the office of the Inspector General, nominate a person for appointment as an Inspector General and submit the name of the nominee to Parliament. Section 12(7), Parliament shall within 14 days, when it first meets after receiving the names of the nominees, A. Consider the suitability of the nominee. B. Either approve or reject the nominee for appointment. And C. The Speaker of the National Assembly of the decision of the Parliament.
Koome was nominated to the position by President William Ruto on September 27th. After outgoing Inspector General of Police Hilary Mutyambai, who was battling ill health, opted to proceed to terminal leave ahead of the expiration of his term in office. Koome, a former Nairobi County Police Commander, is the current Commandant of the National Police Service College in Kiganjo. Kenyans had been granted a 10-day window to share their views on the new IG with the National Assembly. After vetting, the committee shall have 28 days to either approve or reject the nominee, according to the Public Appointments Act 2011. Noor Gabo has been the acting IG after Mutyambai resigned on September 27th.